You're going to have to be prepared for some thunderstorms, okay? So just be careful. Keep your eyes to the skies. If they start to look threatening, you need to head indoors. All right, here's the severe weather threat today. It looms over Connecticut. We're at level 2. For most of the state, this is a little bit of an increase. Yesterday, they had the green halfway through Connecticut for eastern portions of Connecticut. That would be level 1. But they've shifted the slight risk category throughout most of Connecticut right now. When we typically are in the slight risk category, we typically see severe storms. So by later on this afternoon through this evening, we are expecting some strong storms to move into Connecticut, all in association with a very strong cold front. That's going to lower the temperatures back for tomorrow and for Wednesday. And this is the enhanced risk category. Look at this wide swath of real estate that's in the enhanced. This is the possibility of tornadoes here, and some of this action might bleed right on over into western Connecticut for Fairfield and for Litchfield counties, and maybe even into Hartford County. There could be a brief spin up. So we're certainly going to keep you posted as the day wears on. Let's take a look at early warning futurecast, tomorrow's weather today. Here's that line of showers and thunderstorms around 2 p.m. So throughout most of the day today, you're fine. The kids will be outside for recess. Just be forewarned, there could be a little bit of a pop-up shower, maybe a little brief thunderstorm in advance of this cold front. But for the most part, it keeps Connecticut dry. Now, this is 6, 7 o'clock this evening. Unfortunately, the storms are rolling through the state, and then by about 8 o'clock this evening, they are winding down. So here's the early warning futurecast. We're off to a pretty good start. It's hazy and it's humid out there this morning. Visibility is not great in parts of the state. We're down to a half mile in Waterbury, half a mile in New Haven, a half a mile in Groton. So once again, we're starting along the shoreline with a little bit of fog. You can see it's a beautiful sunrise in just about 12 minutes from now at 5:30, but there is that little layer of fog out there. Bradley, I mean, you can barely see anything. It's really tough at Bradley right now with a temperature of 63. Leave the coat at home. You don't need it, nor will you during the day today. I think today's going to be like the 5th day in a row where we're going to see 80-degree temperatures. All right, here's Torrington. Can you see it? Can you see it? No, not really. And here is Waterbury, equally foggy there. So it's all over. Old Saybrook, very foggy there as well. Temperatures this morning, soupy in the upper 50s and low 60s. We should be at 47. Dew points are rivaling those temperatures. So again, upper 50s and low 60s to start your day off. You don't even need a jacket. And the dew points are rivaling those temperatures, which means relative humidity cranking at over 90 to 100% of relative humidity. Believe it or not, we're down from yesterday by about 3 or 4 degrees, but still, you're not going to notice it by very much, and the winds are calm. Now, in the thunderstorms later this afternoon, winds could gust in excess of 50 to 60 miles an hour. There could be downed trees and power lines, strong cloud-to-ground lightning. Now, this has the storms rolling in at noon, 1 o'clock. I think that's a little premature. I think we're going to hold the storms off until about 4 or 5 p.m. For the shoreline, we're going into the upper 60s and low 70s, whereas inland Connecticut, we're going into the low 80s. This is that cluster of storms that we're talking about. Once we get through that, we're going to be okay to go. Early warning futurecast, once again, tomorrow's weather today, the close-up perspective. Here's 5 p.m., here's 6 p.m., here's 6:30, 7, and then by 8, it's winding down and it's done. All right, temperatures today top out in the low 80s. Your 7-day forecast includes much better weather throughout the rest of the week. I mean, we're going to be sitting pretty, but it does get hot towards the upcoming weekend. 89 and 87 for Saturday and Sunday. That's some pretty hot beach weather.